Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing? It is me, Sun Nightblade, and today I've got a video that's partially for me and partially for all you guys. Have you ever wondered what Chameleon turns you into at every single location, such as a barrel at Undead Parish? Well, I have actually, and recently I didn't actually know what the different forms were in the different various areas in Dark Souls. So I tested it out in every single location. I really hope I haven't missed one, and in some places it's the same throughout the level, such as you see Undead Burg, it's the same barrel as the Undead Parish, and at Firelink Shrine we turn into a pot, and I just thought this would be an interesting video as I went to every single place, you know, the depths, Ash Lake, everywhere, just to see exactly what form the Chameleon turned you into. And actually I didn't even know this one. This one turns you into a statue of what is that, a cat or something? I'm not a cat. I'm not really sure, but I just found the face absolutely hilarious. And so this is Northern Undead Asylum, the starting area. Obviously return through here by doing the second return that's possible. And here's Anolondo, a nice big golden pot. And the reason I wanted to make this video partially is because in the future, I think I might make some invasion videos using Chameleon, so I wanted to see what the best forms were in what areas. The favourite ones I found so far are the depths. This is Sen's Fortress, you turn into a nice statue. And yeah, my favourite one so far though is the depths. You're going to see what that is. And yeah, so some invadable areas have some really cool forms that you can turn into and that I didn't realise before. So this is interesting. This is the Darkroot Garden. Everyone knows you turn into a tree. And while recording, I actually got invaded, and then this happened. I decided to just troll him a bit, and yeah, I was actually moving, and he still didn't see me. So brief interlude there. I'm not really sure what that was about, but anyway, Lower Undead Burg, still the same barrel. As I said before, a few areas, especially the DLC area, which you'll see coming up, they simply use the same Chameleon form throughout the area. So yeah, I got backstabbed there by those thieves, so that was a mistake. This is the depths actually. This is the one that really interested me. You turn into an animated pool of slime. I have never seen anyone use this before. Honestly, I think this is the first time I've seen someone go into the Chameleon form in the depths. I honestly have not seen it before. I don't know if you guys have. Maybe I just haven't got out much. Anyway, yeah, then this is quite funny. But yeah, that's a really cool one that I think will be perfect to really terrify new players, to see a massive pool of slime coming towards them. I think that'll be hilarious. New Londo Ruins, you turn into a pot. It's fairly simple. There's quite a few areas where you turn into a pot, and there's the guy really depressed on the ground. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he lost his job or something. And Valley of the Drakes. This is the area with all the, well, drakes in fact. And you turn into a pot, just the same. And Blighttown, you actually do turn into a pot here, but it's a much smaller pot, about half your body size. Not as easily noticeable. So maybe you can sneak up on people a bit better with this. Blighttown would actually be a good place to invade using Chameleon. I think that'd be good. The Great Hollow, I never knew this one either. You turn into a tiny little mushroom, like the mushrooms at the bottom of the Great Hollow and the ones in the Darkroot Basin. But I never realised you turn into a mushroom if you use Chameleon in the Great Hollow, and it's just hilarious. As you can see, I'm messing around with my little mushroom buddies at the bottom of the Great Hollow and then get taken out by the big one there. But yeah, that is really cool. I love what the designers of Dark Souls did with Chameleon. I think spells like these are just amazing, where you can just have fun with them, and it shows how the game's not meant to be serious necessarily. You can be silly and just do some fun things. That was Ash Lake, it's the same mushroom. This is Duke's Archives. You turn into a lectern, which is very good for sneaking up on people. Crystal Caves, it's the same thing. You turn into a lectern. And Painted World of Ariamis. This one is very interesting. You sort of turn into a spike with loads of undead bodies on it. Quite a unique one in Dark Souls actually. Quite unusually well designed. I don't know, it's just quite interesting. That's me next to Priscilla. Lost Izalith, turn into this statue that breathes fire. There's Solaire next to me at the Lost Izalith bonfire. That's a pretty cool one. Demon Ruins, it's the exact same thing. And that would be quite intimidating. If you could somehow blend in with the other existing statues and invade someone, I think that could be quite scary, as they might mistake you for one of those guys, one of the stone statues, and you could get in a nice sneak attack, which would be cool. Catacombs, you turn into this sort of vase slash pot. Very interesting. That one is also good for invading. I mean, they're all perfect for invading, except the forest, where for some reason the tree is really dark compared to all the other ones. This is Tomb of the Giants, where you turn into a sort of really scary looking skull. I hadn't actually seen this one either, so this one was really interesting for me. I think it looks really cool. You can just see the eyes and the mouth, really intimidating, but that could really scare new players. So now we're going to head over to the DLC area, which might interest everyone. I'm sure everyone already knows this, but for the DLC area, it uses the same chameleon form throughout every single area in the DLC. So this is the Sanctuary Garden. See, you turn into this sort of ice crystal formation. I'm not fully sure what it is, but it looks pretty cool. Definitely could use that to sneak up on various hosts and things, or invaders, whatever. Ulisil Township's the same thing. You know, for Ulisil Township and the Chasm of the Abyss, it's the same thing, but there isn't really many of these formations in the actual level, so it might be fairly easy to tell whether someone's using chameleon form there. But anyway, and last but not least, Kiln of the First Flame, one of the best looking areas in Dark Souls in my opinion. Really love the background scenery. You turn into a huge blasted pillar of flame or rock, obsidian possibly, and sort of solidified rock. I'm not really sure, but it looks really cool, and you can definitely blend in really well with the background scenery, as you can see there. Really nice to sneak up on invaders and such, which I'm definitely going to be trying to do in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.